3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want. Julia's back.
Hi everyone.
Yay.
It's been forever. What's good? What's
Your
new?
hair's been it's gotten so long, girl.
Dude, for real, like sometimes I worry that when I take a shit, I might like scoop you up with it.
Wait, from the back or from the front?
Because you know how there are a lot of girls who are super into like having their hair super long. I always think about that. I'm like, does it ever just accidentally
Brush.
a little bit of
You know
poop?
when I was little, and like I was really little, and I had like longer hair, and I'd be on the toilet, and I used to go like this, and so like I'd be like on the toilet waiting, whatever, and then I'd go like this, and then I'm like, oh, my hair could touch my butt.
Just to tickle your asshole a little bit?
So I'd be like feeling like the hair brush up against like the top of my butt.
Yeah, that's how I feel like when I'm like taking a shit and then like I feel something tickle. I'm like, oh, what is that? And then I'm like, oh, it's my hair. And I was like, oh, I gotta scoop this out of the way so I don't scoop any poop on it.
Do you ever just like, okay, we're good?
Smell the tip of the paintbrush.
Yeah, we're just like, oh yeah, we're good, we good.
And then you're 2 inches of hair away from being a weird horse chick, by the way.
A weird horse chick? What does that mean?
Weird horse chicks always have that long hair, man. Yeah.
Like the ones that like act like they're a horse?
No, the ones that like horses. You don't need to be the horse, they just need to be on the horse.
I was like, they just gallop around city.
Wait, do horse chicks have long hair?
Oh yeah.
They always have long hair.
Yeah, because you gotta get that shot for the gram where it's fucking like flowing behind them as they like gallop.
They want to match the horse that they're on?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
They're equestrian, I'm sorry.
Oh, I love it.
Equestrian.
I mean, horses are my favorite animal, so.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That matches the look and everything.
Right?
She is a horse girl.
Is it only now that, wait, when you cut your hair, did it change? When you snipped it, you're just like, you know, I kind of like turtles.
Taking over.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't change.
Damn.
How has your Rona been? How's your Rona been?
My Rona's been good. I've just been working at home, so it's kind of nice. I save like a lot of money from like not having to spend gas, and I'm just like chilling at home, and I'm saving money because I'm just eating food at home. So, yeah, it's great. It's great. I also like my coworkers. They're cool too.
Nice.
They're real fun.
Do you get to interact with them a lot since you work at home though?
Yeah, because I'm in a position where I'm in like a lot of meetings with like different people.
Zoom meetings?
Yeah. Well, not Google Meet, but
But like professional here in like pajama bottoms and shit?
all the time.
Or is it just pajama top and then pajama bottom?
Yeah, what's your attire?
Just whatever I'm wearing.
I was
that
gonna
day.
say, like-
But like, if I end up wearing a shirt for 5 days straight, like I wear it for 5 days straight, and no one says anything, I'm like, whatever.
You think they would bring it up? Hey,
Dude,
Julia.
they're such a chill company. I love them, huh?
I said, you think they would bring it up? They're like, hey, Julia, you're a mess.
Yeah, just like,
Can you stop being a mess?
I can smell you through this webcam.
Have you
Dude,
showered?
I would love that if they were to say that. Like that would be great because I'm like, cool. Now we're on a different level of friendship. Yeah.
So cool. So you've worked there since before the pandemic, right? So
I
has
think
it been a year?
just around the pandemic happened. Yeah.
Right
So
when it
like,
happened?
I started like early February.
Oh yeah, that's like, it's like prime Rona lockdown time.
Yeah, and I was like in the office for like about a month, and then they're like, hey, we're gonna quarantine for 2 weeks, and we'll see you guys 2 weeks later. And then after like the 2 weeks, they're like, hey, we don't even know how long this pandemic's gonna last. So
6
you guys
months
are just
later,
gonna-
still
yeah,
haven't been to the office.
yeah.
7 months later, we sold the building. We'll see what happens. I honestly feel like that's where everything's going next.
That's
Right.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. Like, get rid of your overhead, dude.
Yeah, it is interesting. Like there are like different companies that some of them say they they love the office, that
Yeah.
they want to keep it. But there's a lot of companies now that are thinking about just getting rid of their office like
Yeah.
completely.
Like Twitter said that Jack Dorsey was like, yeah, everyone can work from home as long as they want, like forever or whatever.
Yeah, I think the company that the CEO of like WeWork, which is funny because it's WeWork and it's like everyone comes to like an
Right.
office to work, but I think they're saying that for their company, a lot of them don't want to work in the office, so they're just gonna get rid of their
What an
office.
awful sales pitch to your thing. It'd be like, yo, these are totally useless for us, but you know,
You guys-
prime real estate.
Our own people don't want to use it.
Yeah.
Yikes, man. Do you have anything that you do to cope during Rona?
To cope,
Yeah.
I honestly like work has been taking a lot of my attention to it. So it's like I start from 10 and I end at 7, and then by the time I'm done at 7, like there's really not much to do, so I'm just like at home, just like watching YouTube, and I'm like, okay, night's over, I'm just gonna go sleep now. Like it's like a very boring schedule, but like it's very chill about it. But I didn't realize how crazy the like America's been, like especially with like the fires and stuff, until
You didn't look outside your window?
You couldn't smell it from the inside of your house?
Yeah, literally, I will wake up to a smell.
Well, no, I have my windows closed. I mean, like, I open it up at night, but then I close it before it gets, like, really hot. But I don't know, maybe I don't really smell it. I just probably have really bad smell. I mean, smellers, I don't know. But,
Nose.
but like,
And you have a really bad smell, too.
I know. I do see that, like, on the outside, it was, like, orangish for a while, and it was, like, really ashy. I saw that. I just didn't see the grand scheme of, like, how America was looking like until our like some of the artists that we have in Canada were just like, yo, your area like looks like Mad Max right now. And I was like, we're at Mad Max level? Like, what the fuck? And I started like Googling images. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on with America right now?
Yeah, NorCal looked crazy.
Yeah.
See pictures of Oregon, pure
Yeah,
red. I didn't even
dude.
know that was possible.
That looked like a hellscape. Like, you know when you go into like the upside down or like some other like alternate dimension, I was like, yo, this is what this shit looks like.
And I was like, yo, are we in the apocalypse now?
You know what's cool? I talked to somebody, one of my friends who lives in Canada. Well, not cool, because it sucks, I guess. Because their air quality is now bad because of our fires.
Yeah.
You're welcome, America.
Yeah, also like the whole country. Like I saw this report saying that the smoke from here or like the West Coast ended up in New York.
It ends up in the East Coast now.
And
Yeah.
it's like going to Europe or something.
Yeah, it's funny because it's in the East Coast now, but it's still like it's just like traces them out there, which is like a marvel to be honest. But still, like the difference is pretty startling because I downloaded an app that tells you air quality and it tells you like the number and also gives you like a recommendation. And I'm also mad because I looked at the air quality. My sister lives in Rhode Island, and then it gives you an advisory and then ours says warning. Air quality is bad. Close your windows to avoid the bad air outside. And then hers says, open up the windows and enjoy the fresh air from outside. And I'm like, what is this? You bitches.
Dude, I got one of those. Me and Nikki got that too. And then I got an ad like not even 5 minutes later for like, hey, we now have outdoor seating at your favorite places. And I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, remember when they were all like, yeah, you know, quarantine, but you can still, you know, exercise outside, you know, get some fresh air and stuff. 2020 was like, nah, we haven't done that.
Yeah, you can't even go outside. Yeah, because like on our air quality thing, it goes from like green to yellow to orange to red to
Purple and then brown.
to brown.
Yeah.
Our shit was in purple / brown for like few days, and I'm like, oh my god, like it made me scared to even breathe the air because it says like don't even go outside without a mask. Like that's how fucked up it was.
Dude, I was so pissed hearing the news that like the San Bernardino fire was started by a gender reveal party. And I was like, what is fucking wrong with the cake? Or a simple popper? Why do you need fucking pyrotechnics? Oh my god, it got me so fucking mad about that shit, dude.
That
I was
happened
like,
before too.
Yeah, it's
yeah, in
Yeah.
Arizona.
have those.
I don't know. I was just,
yeah.
cake's great, guys. Cake is great. Everybody loves cake.
Okay, so the girl who first started the gender reveal back in 2008 with a cake.
Started.
Yeah, like that was started the.
She's like the inventor of gender reveals.
I heard
she's a
about this
blogger.
one.
Huh?
I think she's in Pasadena, right?
Yes, she is. So she was writing because of this one, like, stop fucking doing this. Like, no one gives a fuck about your baby's penis this much for you. Like, what the fuck is
Why
wrong
does that have to be a penis? Why not
Yeah,
the
why's it
baby's
gotta be a
vagina?
Because they were having a boy, that's why.
Okay, fair
It was an
enough.
explosion of like blue
powder.
and it ended up starting a fire. That a firefighter has died now because
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard that the person who started gender reveal parties, their kid ended up being transgender.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I haven't actually read
I
up
didn't
to
look into
at
her
it.
that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, fact check. I could.
If you gave these same people the task though of okay, just stick to cake, you know they would light the cake up with candles and start a fire. I think we should stay. We should maybe stick to ice or something.
Yeah. Ice cream, yeah, just ice cream cakes, you know?
Or just like at home. Do it at home. Don't do it at like a park or in a fucking forest, dude.
There you go.
Not even. Don't even do it in brush fire season. It's brush fire season.
Exactly. It was 110 degrees when he did this.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, ignoring the fact that everything's flammable. Why do you even want to be outside for
Yeah.
that? Like, it was so hot that day.
And why would you invite your friends to that, you asshole?
Hey, come stand with us in 110-degree weather.
No.
No, that's insane.
Do you guys think the gender reveal stuff's gone too far? Because
Yeah.
like I recently read an article about a couple that rented out the entire building in Dubai.
Oh,
They paid
wow.
$100,000. $100,000 to rent out the entire building just to have it light up to tell them what gender their baby is.
Well, me personally, I'm not into the gender reveal party because it's like, okay, so I think if it's something that's being revealed to you, you have to want one thing over the other.
Oh.
If it's just a win-win situation,
Yeah.
what are you celebrating?
I think people just need an excuse to
you
drink.
know what I mean?
I think people just need an excuse to drink.
No,
to
I
be
thought the
honest.
whole gender reveal thing, once it started becoming a thing, because Isaac was born in 2008, which is the same year that she did her cake thing, right? So it was totally not a thing that I knew of until years later. But then once I found out about it, I'm like, oh, this is cute. This is like a cute celebration. Like people have engagement parties.
Yeah.
Like people can have gender reveal parties, whatever.
For sure.
But I think when they start inconveniencing other people, then that's just fucked up.
Or killing people. That's,
But
yeah,
you already
that's
have a
problem.
baby shower, is what I'm saying.
Oh, right.
Right? Like you're already, like the celebration is that the baby is coming.
Yeah.
And then now the celebration is like it's gonna be a gender.
You should just roll the whole thing together. You should just roll it all together in the same
You
thing.
should.
That way they
That's
can
what most
figure
people
out.
do now,
what-
right? I mean, that's what Bart and Gio did for their baby shower. They did a gender reveal there.
Yeah,
that
then
makes
Then
sense.
that's a
Yeah.
baby shower.
Yeah. and you get to figure out if all the gifts that you bought for it are like relevant, or if we need to do some returns or whatever.
They actually do returns, like at the place that if you bought something for a girl, they'll do a free exchange for
that's nice.
the boy option.
Nice. Yeah.
Nobody doesn't want more holidays, though, I gotta say. So
True.
having little special little things, but gender reveal is so boring. Like
That's
put
why
money
people
on
are
it.
trying to spice it up with explosion.
Put fucking money on it or something.
Yeah, dude.
That's funny.
Then I'm like, okay, and maybe donate the money to the. Well, no, I want to keep the money if I win.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Donate the money to your baby.
There you go.
Oh, no gifts, just wager.
Just everybody gamble on my kid.
Yeah, gamble on my kid, and then whatever is in the pot, you know.
Who loses what though? Like, who's the loser here?
And then grandma,
Everybody donating the money.
we find out grandma's been leaking info, and waiting to bet and fucking cleaning up.
That's so funny.
Break her knees.
Insider info.
That's true. Yeah, whoever would be setting up the gender thing, right? Low dangerous there.
Yeah,
Thanks.
True.
I don't know. I feel like if we ever do get pregnant, I would want to make a little something about the gender, but not create a whole party. I don't want to bring people for this event. Like that to me, in my own opinion, is just like.
No, we're
oh,
going
too
big,
excessive.
baby. We're gonna have a destination gender reveal party.
Like our wedding.
Man.
Damn, that's fucked up. Imagine forcing people to fly out, or not forcing, but making people fly out.
Actually, could you even fly as the mother bearing the child? I don't think
You only can't in the last month,
Yeah,
right?
when it's like later. But
I'm surprised nobody has tried to get enough fucking chalk or powder together or something and throw it into a hurricane so the whole hurricane's blue or some shit.
that's a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
It would be a cool idea.
Right? And like category 5, it's really taken out a lot of places. Oh, it's blue. Like, oh, congratulations, guys. Wow. Yeah,
That'd be pretty sick, though.
fantastic.
Not exactly making things worse. Well,
No.
actually, no.
You have to be close
that would
enough to
bad.
watch it. Like, be like, oh, it's blue.
That and like everything it hits, now all of a sudden you're blinded by the blue. Like all cars nearby, their windshields are just
Yeah,
blue.
dude, imagine coming back to your like ruined fucking neighborhood and just being like,
Everything
it was a fucking boy.
Every house is blue. Yeah. Oh, brutal.
that's super funny.
Do you have a coping mechanism for handling Rona?
Me?
Yeah.
Has been, well, it was Animal Crossing for a minute, but now it is existing is how I'm.
Fuck.
That sounds like a very realistic, responsible way of coping with shit. Just dealing with it and living life.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't really. We were drinking for a little bit in the beginning where things were really scary, and I think just to like take the edge off a little bit, it was like, oh shit, we started drinking. But then we realized like, oh wait, this is starting to be an unhealthy habit. So then we cut that.
I feel that. I remember there was a point where I was like, man, I think we've had a drink every day for like 2-3 weeks now. We should take a break. And then so we took a break for a few days, and then we had a drink again.
It just got more fun again.
Need to re-up that tolerance there.
Yeah. How about you, Steve? Have you?
Oh yeah, I mean honestly, I was writing and that was great and all, but I was like, I just need something else because I need to talk to people and shit. And so bugging my wife, bugging our new kitties, and then having a drink every now and then helps a lot.
I saw you guys are you guys fostering kitties? Sorry,
Yeah, we are. We're fostering 4 little kittens and a mama kitten.
Whoa.
Mama kitty.
I mean,
In addition to the other 2 cats that you already have?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Is it
Our
overwhelming?
place smells like shit.
I bet.
Brutal.
are you attached to any one of them?
I'm trying not to be. So I'm trying to be like how my dad was to me in my childhood.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what's the rendition? Or how do you
Oh,
treat
just
the
like,
cats?
okay, champ. Yep, I gotta go to work.
That's enough feelings for today.
That kind of shit. Yeah.
Sounds like you're losing that fight so far.
I am, dude. It's
Every
brutal.
day gets a little longer.
It's brutal, man, because they're so goddamn cute.
Yeah.
Nikki finds you and like, how many days have you been in this room?
That's why it smells like shit. It's Steve's.
Legit, the first night I fell asleep in that room with the mama because
So you lost it the first night?
no. Well, I was worried. Because we have a double door, right, and it has like one of those little things at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
But the latch wasn't working. I couldn't get it to move. So if my other cats pushed on the door, it would open, and I didn't know what the fuck they would do because one of them is like a wild animal. Our cat Joe, he's a yellow cat. He got picked up from the desert, so he's a fucking wild animal. And so he's a very sweet guy, but I just don't know what he'll do around a little kitten. So I just stayed in the room just in case. So
So then how'd you fix that problem after?
I was able to use a tool and hammer it down, and I got it in.
Nice. Look at that.
You feel extra manly.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Anytime I'm like, "Where's my tools, babe?" She's like, "You're holding them." You just want me to see you holding tools, and I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
That's how I feel too with my tools. I'm like, I feel like a man.
Are you using
Yeah.
the plural form even though it was like one
It
tool?
was one tool.
Yeah.
My tool.
Yeah, I feel like there are 2 times where your eyes light up. One is when you're around Casey, and then 2 is when you're actually holding your drill bit. And you're like, guys, I got my drill bit. This is so new. And you're just like playing with it, like, take a look at this. Yeah, this sounds nice.
Oh, I do that shit at home too. I'm like,
Yeah, you do.
Dude, it's impossible to use a drill without going.
Yeah, at least a few times as you're walking around.
Yeah. Like when you're about to do it, yep, still works.
that's true.
You love fixing things so much that I feel like a lot of times you purposely have to step back and be like, Casey, go do it, or else I'm gonna take over. And
Yes.
and it's just like you gotta like hold yourself back from
Because
doing
I'm like,
everything.
I need to let you have that feeling too of like holding tools. It's just such a fun feeling that I feel like I'm like
I can tell
hogging
you
it
though,
up.
I don't get any enjoyment out of fixing things.
Well, I get enjoyment seeing you fix things. So there we go. It's a selfish reason.
I get very flustered with fixing things.
You can fix fucking anything, huh?
Yeah, dude, you've
I
built
like to
everything.
try. I
Yeah,
try to.
pretty much can.
Yeah.
You can
yeah.
weld. I don't know anyone else that welds.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've always tried fixing things, especially even when I was a little kid. When I said tried, because I broke a lot of things as a little kid. I'd be like, that looks kind of like fixable, and then I'd make it worse.
Nice.
You know, but I think I've come a long way since then.
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Best thing to learn on when it's already broken. You're just like, well, what am I gonna do? Break it more? Like,
I remember
Yeah.
being a kid watching a documentary about Steve Wozniak and Jobs and how they had a computer company in their garage and how they would take apart machines and all that shit. And so I was like, okay, so to be successful, I'll start taking apart machines when I get home.
Yep.
And so I took apart our Apple II or whatever,
no.
and then I got bored and just left it.
oh no.
Oh, my parents will handle it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, like was it the family's computer that was like in use?
It was an older one, so
okay.
I knew I was okay. I wouldn't get killed by my old man. But yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, this isn't for me.
You just left it in pieces?
Yeah, oh yeah, I can't fix
Is
that.
it still in pieces now?
I'm sure Nikki could get it together.
Okay.
So you never got into like building your own PC or anything?
I can do that. I built a Bitcoin miner.
Oh, you did.
I did. Of course I did. It has 5 graphics cards all in the same motherboard. It's pretty sick. But that thing will melt your face off if you start it up without having good ventilation.
I was gonna say, do you use it still or?
Yeah, it sounds a little loud.
Did that too. It hums. Yes, you know when it's on, and so do my neighbors.
Because the whole power grid goes.
But dude, it could heat a room up, no problem. But that's the problem is right now it's 110 degrees, so.
Oh, that's good for the winter then.
Yeah.
Have you guys been experiencing blackouts?
Yeah, like here and there.
Not at home, but we were on a shoot a couple weeks ago, and then when we were there, I think it was at one of those 110 degree days, and then we had a blackout for an hour. So we were shooting in this building that we only had the AC turned on like an hour previous, so the building wasn't cold, right?
Uh-oh.
It was just like whatever cold air that was coming through was that AC.
Yeah.
And the power went out for an hour, so me and Pat were just like sweating furiously, and we're like, let's just try to finish this, and then we can go home. Oh my god.
Were you shooting people?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was just like, man, you just gotta constantly like be blotting them. Just like keep it together.
Or go to your car, cool up for a little bit, and then come back.
Yeah.
No, we
The
were just
green
like, we
room.
just gotta finish this and get out of here. Yeah, it was borderline dangerous.